So I'm Judi Harvin, and
I'm Laurie Schryver.
So we are just creating this video so you can learn a little bit more about us. We're really excited about this Yoga Immersion offering that we are planning for the fall, and we know that it's a big commitment of time, and we want to make certain that you understand a little bit about us and what we're about, because you'd be spending a bunch of time with us. We think that that would be a lot of fun, but you can be the judge of that. So can I start with my intro? All right. So I'm Judi Harvin. I own Soul Farm Retreats. I used to own a studio called Focus Yoga in Brookfield, Illinois. I am a 500, EYT?
ERYT.
Thank you. She tells me what I am all the time. What else? I don't know. I just love teaching. And I run yoga retreats right now.
And how many teacher trainings have you done?
Oh gosh, maybe about like a dozen. About a dozen, I think. So yeah, Laurie, and tell a little bit about you.
I'm Laurie Schryver. I'm an RYT 500, but not an ERYT.
What does the E mean?
The E means you've taught at least 1,000 hours.
Okay.
I have not taught 1,000 hours, but I have quite a few. I'll just tell you a little bit about my journey. I had done, as I assume a lot of you have, just yoga classes on my own. I liked it, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, but I knew I wanted to learn more. I wanted to do more. There just weren't really any opportunities to go deeper into anything, so I decided to sign up for a 200-hour yoga.
You mean other than a teacher training?
Right, there was nothing. No, there wasn't something you could just learn more about yoga in general. So I took the 200-hour yoga teacher training with absolutely zero intention of ever teaching. I just wanted to learn for myself. So that's, I think, why we came up with one of the modules that we have for any people that want that. It's just not available. You're not going to find that anywhere. Just to deepen your own practice. Well, somewhere along the line, things changed for me, and I somewhere a little bit deep into the 200-hour training, I decided I did want to teach. That's when I created this space down here, which I call the Mindful Mat Studio. It had already been a place for me personally to exercise, practice my yoga, but I wanted to practice them with friends.
So you started doing that during your 200-hour training?
I did, before I was officially certified, yes.
And you would come down and sort of practice. They were your guinea pigs, huh?
It's exactly what they were. And we didn't call it yoga class, we called it yoga play, which is what it was. And it was fun.
That is so smart.
Well, it was fun, and to this day we're still doing that.
You still have your group here. It's a little more formal now.
Yes,
right?
it's not yoga play.
Class, yeah.
It's not yoga play anymore, it's a regular weekly yoga class.
I think that is why I think you're such a good teacher. That's something I encourage everybody to do during their 200-hour, because you learn something and then the next week, right away, you're teaching it. And nothing solidifies a concept in your head than having to explain it in your own words almost immediately after you learn it.
And that is part of my background, that I was a teacher for 35 years.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
She was a teacher.
I was a classroom teacher and reading specialist, so I'm used to teaching.
Yes. Okay, that's another reason you're so good at it then.
A lot of practice.
Well, you were talking a little bit about the fact that when you started your training, you had no interest in actually teaching, but the training was the only place that you found you could do a deep dive.
Exactly.
And if you had had another opportunity to do something different, you would have. Like an immersion, like what we're
like
offering.
An immersion, and there's not, and as far as I know, in our area, there's still not anything like that offered anywhere.
Right.
That I know of. So my first 200 hours yoga teacher training was done in person at a studio with other people, and my 300-hour after that, to become a 500-hour person, was done all online. The 200-hour that was in person, of course, was a lot of time spent physically going to that studio.
Sure.
Being there, there was not a whole lot of flexibility. There was not.
You couldn't be in your pajamas.
No. Well, you probably could. None of us did. But the pros, you got to be really good friends with the people who were there in the class, a lot of camaraderie, the actual immediate feedback from not only the instructor but also the other students was wonderful.
You mean like when we're working on a pose and we can immediately look at somebody's alignment and give them feedback on it, which we all know is notoriously difficult to do via Zoom.
Yes,
It can be done, but it's not as easy as being in the physical
and
space.
it's not as personal.
Yeah, and being able to walk around somebody and seeing things from different angles.
And not even just the physical part, not just the asanas and the movements, just in general when you're talking philosophy.
Well, I would say that for me to go to a physical space, it was also, when you're in a unique space that's not in your house with your dog barking or your kids knocking on the door or somebody needing something from you, this is like sacred space now. And the little bit of a brain shift makes it something that's very special to you. And I think that's what's nice about being able to be with other people or have another place to get away. This area here, we know, might be a little bit of a drive for some people from the city, but I've done it enough. For me, it's an easy drive. And after I moved out here, I was driving to do my, to offer teacher trainings in the Chicago suburbs. And I loved getting in the car, actually.
Yeah,
and it was just like I had my breakfast in the car, and then on the way home, I could digest things that had happened during class.
It's
so
a
I
very
loved
easy
that
drive.
time.
My 300-hour training, though, I took was all online. So that's one of the things I think that's really good about this program that we've designed together, because I think we've tried to come up with the best of both worlds.
Yes, and we're going to be intentional about what we decide to do online versus in person.
I also think that there might be many of you out there that would be like me that really don't have an intention of teaching. Think, okay, I just want to deepen my own practice, I want to learn more. And then somewhere along the line, you think, okay, well, maybe I do want to teach. This program gives you that option. That first option, the immersion, you don't have to go into the second one, but you can.
Yeah, and the teaching component doesn't begin until after you've had some time in the immersion, and that's when you'll get a feeling. Your intuition will start to whirl, and you'll know if you want to actually add that component to it. And so I think that we've done a pretty good job sharing a little bit about our backgrounds and talking about how this program is structured and where the physical practice will be. As far as where the online practice will be, that's going to be in your house, so you can make your special spot, just like Laurie has her special spot. And the next video, we would like to talk a little bit about our special passions and what we're going to be bringing to the practice, to the training, Laurie and I.